The government, like Wole Soyinka noted, abroad, is becoming more and more paranoid. It's carrying its anti-opponent's stance and template to a ridiculous and ludicrous level that it is now becoming more and more very childish. The government cannot be serious charging Sowore for declaring a revolution. Sowore and others of their movement, they itemized the ills of the society. They talked about bad educational system. They talked about youth unemployment. They talked about insecurity of lives and property. They talked about bad and opaque governance and said there is the need for this government to move away from it. The revolution was not violent. It was meant to be impactful, to send a message, to say these things are wrong. Depart from them. You do not have to typify revolution with its odious and negative meaning as attempting to overthrow a government. Where are the arms and ammunition that the DSS has found with Sowore and with others? Don't forget, the others still came out to carry out revolution in quote. They were still caught on the streets of Abuja, of Lagos. They were carrying placards, demonstrating on the streets, protesting, which is allowed by the Constitution from section 38, 39, 40, and all that. We no go gree, oh, we no go gree to bad governance. We no go gree. A luta continua, Victoria asceta. A luta continua, Victoria asceta. The struggle continues. Victory is certain. What are the means by which Sowore and his group were to carry out this revolution? I didn't hear Sowore or others say the government should be toppled. They were saying we want revolution, we want certain things that are wrong with the system to be removed. Whether he uses the word revolution or resolution or change is simply of no moment. After all, the president himself and the topmost echelon of the APC in 2011 actually called for revolution in this country to unseat the then sitting government. They abused Jonathan. There was nothing they did not say about him. One of the topmost APC members actually said he was an Ijaw drunkard who is used to drinking akpeteshi, kankai, or rum. Jonathan would just smile, and with smiles and affability, he would just wave it off and laugh. I said, this do not have to affect the serious issue of governance. Why is this government trivializing governance? Why are we talking about Sowore and revolution when Nigerians are hungry? We should be more occupied about how to remove Nigeria from the doldrums than this childish Babasalas, Alawada, Keri, histrionics. That's what I'm saying. We demonstrated on the streets against bad governments, against military dictatorships, including that of Buhari, including that of Babangida, including that of Obasanjo. And many a time the policemen will even lead us quietly. Many a time they tear gassed us. But nobody was charged for treason or treasonable felony. Do you know that treason involves the death penalty under sections 37 and 38 of the Criminal Code? See also section 410 of the Penal Code. Do you know that treasonable felony, when proven, involves life imprisonment under sections 40, 41, 42, 43 up to 46 of the Criminal Code? Are these offenses that we should trivialize? I didn't hear the word topple ever in Sowore something. You even played the video. I didn't hear Sowore or others say the government should be toppled. They were saying we want revolution, we want certain things that are wrong with the system to be removed. What was manifested by Sowore? Was he caught with guns? The DSS hasn't told us that Sowore had guns. They haven't told us that any of them was called, even with a banger, children's Christmas knockout. I haven't heard that. I don't think he is aware that sedition has still been abolished in Nigeria by the court in the case of Atonwankwo versus State that said there is no law like sedition. That one has been quashed, vanquished by the court in this country. That is the position of the law. The law of sedition is as dead as dodo. They will charge him under section 516. I think they have not seen the case of Enahoro versus Rex, who said that when you are charging somebody under that section 37.1, you cannot go to the general section of conspiracy of section 516 because the section itself has already involved it. To me, the government should end the case and save itself the odium, obloquy, disparagement, and embarrassment that its obvious loss will entail. I see the case as dead on arrival. It's a case that came in a coffin, just telling the court to bury it. It has no substance. It's what William Shakespeare in Julius Caesar we call a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The case is as dead as dodo.